As you begin to go on this conscious spiritual journey and you begin to dive deep into different books, different philosophies, different teachings, and you begin to even grow in your connection with others and become part of spiritual communities, it's important, it's imperative that you are mindful about what exactly you're consuming and how much of it you're consuming. Now, what I'm referring to is when in the spiritual community or on this spiritual journey, many of us tend to stray on the path of really getting into controversies, getting into even, controversial and conspiracy theories that take you and pull you far away from the path that you're meant to be on. Now, this is not to say that there are no such thing as these conspiracies and there are, that the world around you and the people around you are pure and beautiful, right? This is to acknowledge that yes, that does exist to a degree, but your objective isn't to dive deep into those low negative vibrational frequencies of thought and ways of being. Your objective is to focus on that which you wish to create, which I'm sure is something that is beautiful, positive, that brings joy to you and happiness to you. But for some reason, when we go on this path and we're not mindful about what we're doing and what we're studying and what we are consuming, it's easy to get distracted and get pulled by that low hanging fruit, right? The thing that is categorized as spiritual, but is the very opposite. Now, when I'm saying spiritual, I mean conscious, empowering, understanding that you create your reality and that you get to decide, versus being pulled into these ways of thinking that take you away from that understanding, from that fundamental truth, and pull you into the mindset of what other people are doing and what other people may be doing, right, to enslave you, to trap you, to distract you from your path. Well, let me tell you this, you truly have no enemies. Even if somebody is blatantly, intentionally trying to enslave you, whether it be physically, mentally, or spiritually, it doesn't happen unless you allow them to. It doesn't happen unless you fail to take ownership as to who you are and what you're meant to do. If you are clear as to your path and you are clear as to your journey, then it doesn't matter what comes in your way, what obstacles, what things fall in your path, what people try to distract you and cause you harm, whether it be physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. If you are clear to your path, those things may get your attention for a quick second, for a quick moment in time, but ultimately you continue to walk. You continue to go and pursue the track that you're on. So, what I want you to do is I want you to be really mindful about getting caught up in these conspiracy theories, getting caught up in these negative, low vibrational ways of thinking and being, getting caught up in what you think somebody may be intentionally wanting to do to you or to us, because it doesn't matter. It only matters when you allow them to do things to us, do things to you. But if you don't allow it, by owning who you are and recognizing your power as a creator of this universe that you are living in, this is yours. And when you understand that this is yours, it doesn't matter what somebody on the outside of your universe is trying to do to your universe, because you are the God of your universe, simply put. And when you own that and understand that, okay, well, it isn't true that people can impose, that people can project their will into my universe, then you gain and understand your power. But many of us, we get so caught up and we go so far down the rabbit hole that we're in a realm of darkness. We're in a realm of going so far into these theories, you know, dark magic, you know, demons, without looking at it in a very metaphysical way, in an empowering way. You take on the belief system that there are things out to get you, that there are people out to get you. And even if it is true, it doesn't matter. If you are focused and you are persistent and you are clear as to your goal and your objective, if you are clear as to what you desire, what you wish to create in this universe, in this life, then it doesn't matter. The whole world can literally be against you. And though it can prove to show some levels of difficulty if that were the case, the fact is, if you are continuing, right, to travel and move the course, then the whole world will simply move out of your way. So be mindful about what it is that you're consuming. Be mindful about the people that you're around. Be mindful about the books that you're reading, the videos that you're watching. Are they truly aligning with what it is that you desire? Because they are going to influence you. They are either bringing you closer to that which you desire, or they are pulling you further away by the mere fact of influence, the mere fact of mental programming, frequency. The more you align with positive frequencies, positive vibrations, the more you align with frequencies that match that which you desire, then the closer and the faster you are to materialize that. The closer and the faster you are to understand and come into the beingness of who you truly are. You see, because this journey is really about coming into ownership of who you truly are. It isn't about being somebody else. It isn't about changing who you are. It's about being who you truly are. Because who you are currently is not your true self. It's not the real you. This journey here on earth, this spiritual journey, is about unfoldment. And so whenever you are interacting with this world, you have to be mindful about how you're doing so. This world is a projection of your inner self. And so if you are projecting out and noticing things like conspiracy theories, things like negativity, things like darkness and low vibration and negativity, guess what? That is because that is what you're honing and you're focusing within. And so if you are noticing that outside of you and you wish to change that, you find it bothersome, you find it annoying, you wish to change it, then you have to change it within you first. The universe outside that we are experiencing is a reflection. It is a mirror of who you are within. And so if you don't like what you're seeing, you simply have to change what is being projected. You have to change the projector, which is you. So you have to take full responsibility over your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your actions. And then you have to decide mindfully, okay, this is what I'm going to think about. This is what I'm going to speak about. This is how I'm going to decide to feel. This is what I'm going to do. And eventually, the world, the universe, will project and view and show you that, okay? Because that is what you're putting out. You have to recognize your power. The more you get into these conspiracy theories, and they may seem fun, but the more you get into that, the more they become you. So though you are projecting this darkness out and you're being intrigued by it because it's such a low vibrational thing and it's so easy, that's what's attractive about it. It's so easy to go to the negativity, right? And because we label it spirituality, we label it being conscious, I'm spiritual, it's easy to get caught up in the mess of it. But you have to ask yourself, how does this really make me feel? Is this truly motivating me and pushing me toward that which I desire? And once you recognize that it isn't, then you have to take full responsibility and accountability and change it. You have to really recognize, you know what, this isn't it. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. This isn't what I'm supposed to be consuming. This doesn't match with who I know I truly am. So you have to disregard them and push them away and acknowledge and look for the things that are bright, that are vibrant, that are pure, that are fun, that are truly fulfilling to you, truly inspiring to you. Okay. So be mindful. This rabbit hole can get tricky. Don't go so deep down the hole that you fail to see the light above you. Okay. This journey is about recognizing the light, following the light. All right. So just be mindful. Just be mindful about everything that you're studying, everything that you're looking at, everything that you're consuming, the people that you are surrounding yourself with the most and talking to. Make sure that those things are mainly in alignment with who you know yourself to be and what you know you're meant to manifest and materialize. Thank you so much. Feel free to go to drabundant.com, subscribe to my daily newsletter, and get free access to this book, The Power Within. You will also be put on a list where every book that I publish, based on my videos and lectures, will be offered to you for absolutely free. But you must subscribe to my newsletter in order for you to get them. Peace and abundance always.